now schools have gone back into session. Harrisburg School District starts today. The kids will be out in full swing. And it's just for drivers and operators of motor vehicles to be aware. Obviously, there's going to be an increase in number of kids, whether they're on foot, pedestrian, or whether they're on their bikes riding around, going to be going to and from school early morning and then in the afternoon upon dismissal. In reference to the kids, I encourage parents to make sure that their kids are aware, like they know how to obviously cross the intersection, cross the crosswalks, and to make sure that the kids are looking both directions as well. Obviously, it's kind of everybody's responsibility to make sure that the kids and the students are able to get to and from school in a safe manner. I think it's important for parents to remind or have a discussion with their children in reference to the proper way to cross the street. Don't cut out between cars in the middle of the roadway. Make sure you walk down to the crosswalk. Make sure that they're looking both ways before they cross. We want to encourage them to try to remember to make eye contact with the drivers, as well as drivers making eye contact with the kids. If you're approaching an intersection and a child starts to enter into the roadway, if they haven't even looked at you, most likely they're not seeing you, or they're not aware of you, or they're not paying attention. So again, it goes both ways to make sure that these kids are able to get to and from school in a safe manner. One thing I have noticed, and this is just my experience here in the years I've been here, is in reference to school buses. I do want to make sure that people are aware that there are laws set in place for the school bus stops, and the school bus, once the lights are flashing red. We've seen multiple violations of school bus stops right here on 2nd Street. State Street is very common to have infractions as well. Once the school bus stops and the lights are red, just because it's a 3-lane roadway, or just because there's a turning lane in the middle, say State Street, for example, between the 13th Street and the city line, it is still the responsibility of all motor vehicles on State Street to come to a stop once that bus stops and puts their lights on, even if you're going in the opposite direction.